ABC 10 breaking news now.
We begin with breaking news heading into Sacramento, where I-5 southbound is shut down due to law enforcement activity. I'm Jay Struberg.
And I'm Carolina Estrada. We have live team coverage. ABC 10's Austin Castro is live along I-5 in Natomas, and Rob Carmark is in studio tracking the major traffic impacts drivers will see this morning. Let's begin with Austin Castro with more on what we know right now. Austin.
Carolina and Jay, good morning. We are learning many new details about this active situation within the last hour. Now, what we are learning from the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office is earlier this morning, a pursuit took place here on I-5 that led to a shooting and ultimately the scene that we are seeing here just north of Arena Blvd in Natomas. Now, the Sheriff's Office also says that the suspect involved was shot at, but no deputies were shot. Still, we are still seeing a very active scene. Close to a dozen law enforcement vehicles here on the southbound lanes of I-5, and I do want to mention we are also seeing what appears to be a body in the roadway that is believed to be the suspect. Now, we also want to emphasize the traffic impacts. Traffic is starting to flow a bit more on the northbound side, but at this hour, southbound lanes of traffic are still fully blocked off between Del Paso Road and Arena Blvd here in Natomas. If you're going northbound, we're also seeing some major backups. Traffic there being redirected off of Arena Blvd, making a U-turn at the intersection next to the Costco before letting back onto the northbound lanes. Now, again, this is still very much an active situation. We are still working to gather more details, but again, we do want to emphasize the traffic impact. If you are going to have to commute through Natomas on I-5 right now, you want to find yourself an alternate route. We are expecting a pretty major delay. There's still no estimated time for reopening, and again, this is still an ongoing investigation. We will continue following this, bringing you the latest details all throughout the morning. Live in Natomas, Austin Castro, ABC 10.
All right, Austin, we'll check back in with you later. Thanks for the update. Let's head over to Rob now for a closer look at the traffic situation. Rob, it goes without saying, I-5, major artery to the city.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough morning. Obviously, this investigation, according to Austin, is still very early in its stages. So we have to really think outside the box to get around this because there's not a lot of clear alternates. So this is the area that he was talking about. This is I-5 southbound near Arena Blvd in this area. As you can see, traffic is backed up all the way almost to the airport in one direction. And then there's also some slowing in the other direction, like he mentioned, very close to where the Costco is in this area. So usually it's not always the first option, but the second or third option. But I'll give you the first options just to kind of get around this. There's a road called Bayou Way, which is essentially the frontage road, if you're familiar with that, going back and forth between the airport. Here's the airport. It basically parallels I-5 and can get all the way to right around this area. And then you can take El Centro down and then take San Juan or a number of different roads to get back over to I-5 and then continue your journey I-5 southbound. The other way, if you're concerned about the slowing near the Costco in Natomas, you can take Commerce Way, which sort of winds its way around this way, and then all the way to Elkhorn, which then takes you above I-5, and then you're going to have to work your way down in the other direction. So again, there are a few alternates, but there's not many, and as you would expect, it's 5 in the morning, start thinking ahead, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, they're going to be jam-packed. So like I mentioned, second or third options going way around that or totally thinking outside the box is probably your best option within a couple of hours.